My name is Sarah Rae. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. Today is an overview of Def Leppard's album Slang. So welcome to Def Leppard Saturday. It is here. The overview of Slang. Can you guys believe it? I not. So why don't we just jump into it? You guys know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications of when I upload, and let's get talking about the album Slang. Hi, Editing Sarah here. So my camera did not record my thoughts on the album before we talk about the song itself. So real quick, I'm going to give you the quick version of those thoughts. So first off, I wouldn't classify this album as grunge. It's more alternative rock than it is grunge to me. And I feel like Retroactive album kind of gave them different pathways that they could have took leading into the future, and it's no surprise that they took a different avenue from their past albums. Now, a lot of people didn't like this album, so I kind of feel like it's a little bit of ahead of its time, simply because a lot of people nowadays have gone back and looked at the album and think it's completely incredible, and that really shows how much this album and how creative and just unique and, like I said, ahead of its time it was. I don't think people were ready for it yet. It's a very diverse album. It's raw. It has a lot of Sarah with your phone. It has a lot of riff-driven songs. It has a lot of dark sounds. At times it has a lot of electronic sounds. At times it has guitar-focused acoustic ballads, and you know, some songs worked and a few didn't. Some parts didn't work, you know, and it also had a lot of depth to it. It was unique, and they took a shot, and when things worked, it worked. But when things didn't, it really didn't. So I think them taking that shot and seeing what they could do really just shows how incredible of a band they are. And I don't think they were a sellout. I think this album is quite incredible. So even though my heart's always going to be with High and Dry, that's where my rock is. I still think this is one hell of an album. So let's go to talking about the songs themselves. So the first song is called Truth, and right off the bat, I felt like this song was a no. Remember, I'm giving you my honest opinion. That means it is opinion, like I just said. Our opinions may not be the same, but I am going to tell you my opinions on all these songs. So remember that as we continue in this video, that's it. That's all they are. My opinion. So if I say something you don't like, I apologize, but everybody's entitled to their opinions, and that's what this video is about. If you don't like it, I apologize. You can either continue to watch the video, or I will see you in another video, but that is your choice. So, Truth. I felt like it was quite forced, that they were trying too hard to lean into this new world of music that was being created in the 90s. I felt like it just didn't work. It didn't click. It went wrong, right? The effort and everything, something was just wrong here. Again, it was just too forced, and it just didn't work. Okay? The next song is Turn to Dust, and I felt like the song was great. I liked it a lot. I loved the guitars in this song. I felt like it had a good chorus and a great setup, a great formation of the song. I thought it was just overall quite great, and I loved it. I think the guitars were quite a major thing in this song. They were the focal point here. The next song is the title track of this album, and that is Slang. And uniquely, I liked this song. It had this energy and vibe to it that was kind of infectious, and it's quite different from anything, period, that we've heard from them at all. It's I don't even know how to describe it. You would just have to listen to it to understand what I'm getting at. It's got this I don't know. I just don't know how to describe it. It's just different. But for some reason, you will like it, even though it's something you wouldn't, if that makes any sense, okay? The next song is All I Want Is Everything, and yes, this song is a yes. I liked it. I thought the vocals were beautiful on this song. It was raw. The emotions throughout the song were just on point, and it was quite simple. And that, I think, is what really made this song what it was. That it wasn't overdone, it wasn't over, the production wasn't over the top or anything. It just was simple and laid back. And that's what I liked about it. The next song is, oh God, Work It Out. Oof. No. 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 Next song, I won't do that to you guys. Why I didn't like this song is because I just felt like there was truly no effort in the song. Nobody tried, I felt like. It was lacking so much, and I felt like they just gave up on this song. And the first song I heard from it was the rough draft, and then I heard the original, which was better, but it was still missing heart and that Def Leppard, whether it's the new Def Leppard or the old Def Leppard, it was still missing so much, and it made me so sad. Next song, Breathe a Sigh. So I thought this song was kind of okay. It had a bit of maybe an R&B vibe, maybe I guess you could maybe go a Red Hot Chili Peppers type of vibe, maybe. Very much a funk type of vibe. But it did have a nice melody to it. But it was an okay track. It was in the middle of the road. So it wasn't bad, it wasn't good. If it came on, I wouldn't turn it off. It was good. It was alright. So the next song is Deliver Me, and I liked this song. I felt like it could have actually been maybe on Pyromania. It was raw, it was edgy, it was dark. It just had this great feeling to it. Not in a happy way. Just it really captured you. Okay? And it was like a mood, and it was dark, and it had this feeling to it. And the vocals I loved. I thought they were incredible. The vocals period on this album, I don't think I mentioned it enough earlier. Joe's vocals just were on point on this album. I just couldn't believe it. Same with the harmonies. Everything vocally was so crisp and so strong and powerful when they needed to be, soft when they needed to be, just on point constantly. It was beautiful when they were right, okay? But when they were wrong, they were wrong. Again, like I said, when they did things right, they were right. But when they were wrong, they were wrong, right? Okay? The next song is Gift of Flesh. This song, oh my God, when I heard it, I was like, this is the way you do it. This should have been the whole album. It was incredible. It was hard. It was heavy rock. It was guitar driven. It was Def Leppard stamp. Alright? It had the old sound mixed with the new sound. It was everything. I loved this. It was perfect. Now we're down to the last three. Blood Runs Cold. This song hit me devastatingly hard. It was mesmerizing, emotional, powerful. The melody was perfect. I feel like when they do a tribute to Steve, and you can see it in White Lightning. They are top notch. They do everything perfectly for him. And that's what they did here. So it makes me so happy in a way, even though it hit you hard. I'm glad that they stay with Steve, you know, that they don't just forget him, you know. And I understand that they still grieve over him, and I know I said I wish they would make a song that's like, I miss you and everything, but I also understand that it's something that hit them hard and that they didn't understand, like some of you guys said, and so I understand that, but it don't make it any less like hard to hear, because you want to remember Steve in a good light. You don't want to think about all of his trials and tribulations and his illness, because that wasn't who he was, you know. So this song, it's hard to say it was incredible because it hurts, but this is one of those songs that, yeah, it was one of the top songs on this. Same with the next song, Where Does Love Go When It Dies. It was perfect. It was excellent. It had a captivating lyrics. It had beautiful melodies. It's not a track that you sway, well, you do sway, but bang your head and you know, go nuts over. It's more of a song that you sit and just listen to and understand what he's saying, what the lyrics are. And it hits like hard, like what he's talking about. The lyrics, they're heavy. They're incredible. Again, Def Leppard, when it comes to ballads, they know how to write ballads. That's it. I think they are one of the top bands when it comes to ballads. They have to be one of the best. And the last song is Pearl of Euphoria. We just did this song, so I'm probably going to say a little bit more for this song than I did with the others, simply because we just listened to it. So it had big drums. It was dark again, like we said to another song earlier. It was moody. The heavy guitar sound mixed with the more heavier bass sound kind of had, if you listen closely, a dueling type guitars. Both of the guitars and the bass kind of mixed together so beautifully, and the band music fit so well with the vocals. Everything just was perfect. This was the perfect ending. And I guess I'll throw in Move With Me Slowly. I felt like this was a great track as well, but I didn't like the chorus as much. I felt like it fell, like they fell short on the chorus. But other than that, the guitar work, very bluesy. The guitar work period was incredible, and I loved how it was slower and that ballad work, you know. I didn't like how the album was introduced, but I loved how it ended. So you had Gift of Flesh straight into Blood Runs Cold. Well, you can throw in Deliver Me, because Deliver Me was great, but if you really wanted to go hard, Gift of Flesh is where they nailed the hell out of it. And then you get Blood Runs Cold, the captivating, suck you in type of song with Where Does Love Go When It Dies, and then a song like Pearl of Euphoria. That's an ending. So it kind of makes up for the intro. Really only 3 songs that really didn't hit right, that really didn't work, so, or that were just straight out a no. So you really got to give it to them. This album came perfect, almost. I wouldn't, well, maybe not perfect. I don't think that's the right word. Came out really great and incredible. I mean, they nailed it. I think it just it wasn't received right because people weren't ready for a change. And I think the reason why people nowadays are like, wow, this album was incredible, because they go back and listen to it and realize, yeah, like I'm doing here, seeing how incredible these songs are, and they just weren't ready for it then. It's one of those ahead of its time type of album, maybe. But that's my opinion on this album. This is my overview. Let me know your guys' overview of this album. Leave it in the comment section down below. And remember that the Def Leppard Saturday playlist is always in the description box. Tomorrow you guys have Pink Floyd, and next week we start a new album. I think next week is Euphoria, right? Yep, Euphoria is next week. So I will see you guys in the next video. Stay safe and well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!